These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, Megan Thompson with your top stories right now from ABC15 Arizona. And ABC15 is dedicated to bring you the latest news surrounding teen violence in the Valley. Today, state lawmakers and Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell are expected to introduce Preston's Law at the Capitol. The legislation is named in memory of Preston Lord. The 16-year-old was badly beaten at a party in Queen Creek and later died in 2023. The legislation seeks to strengthen criteria for aggravated assault charges. 7 suspects are now facing murder charges for his death. Fentanyl continues to be the most deadly drug in Arizona. An average of 3 people die a day due to fentanyl overdoses in Maricopa County alone. Both advocates and the county attorney's office say reversing those numbers start with a conversation. ABC 15's Adam Klepp headed to Buckeye to listen in at a community forum, hearing from neighbors, elected officials, and kids about the challenges that are ahead.
It's not a drug, it is a poison, and one pill can kill.
County Attorney Rachel Mitchell continuing her Fentanyl Forum Valley tour in Buckeye, partnering with Way Out West Youth Group. The events include free life-saving overdose prevention medicine.
I'm doing well, thank you.
And access to community health resources.
The intensity, the number of cases that are happening more and more.
Between drugs laced with fentanyl, dealers selling on social media, and our proximity to the border, she says parents need to educate themselves and have open conversations with their kids.
Parents need to know just how much drug dealing has changed since they were this age.
Since 2022, over 500 teens have died a year due to fentanyl. One West Valley mom brought her son to the forum, saying it was important to come even if she already talks to him about the dangers of opioids.
I think the more education you can get, the better you are.
The forum also included keynote speaker Stephanie Siete.
So good to see you.
She says it's important to continue educating the public even though overdose deaths are technically declining for the first time in years.
I don't really glorify that because we're still losing over 100,000 people's lives every year in this country.
This was the 5th fentanyl forum hosted in the Valley by the Maricopa County Attorney's Office. They keep recordings of past forums on its website and notes future forums you can attend. Information on how to get free Narcan in Maricopa County is on ABC15.com. Adam Klepp, ABC15 Arizona.
Adam, thank you. A Southeast Valley community working together to try and find a solution to keep roaming livestock from herding through their neighborhood. Gilbert resident sending us video showing Gila River officers trying to wrangle a herd of cattle slowing traffic in the Adora Trails community. ABC 15 hearing back from Gilbert police who say there were more than 70 calls about cattle in the community in all of 2024. New County Commissioner Mark Stewart telling ABC 15 they are working on a solution.
We may hire a wrangler, literal guy on a horse, to go into the neighborhood and wrangle these cows up and get them moved back into the reservation. So that could be interesting for sure.
So the town of Gilbert will be discussing this issue when it holds a study session next week. So you can count on us to follow up on that. Smart shoppers, ABC 15 knows recent price increases on groceries have been hard on a lot of families across the valley. According to our ABC 15 data expert, wholesale egg prices shot up to around $5.35, which means the price you are paying at the grocery store is higher. The ABC 15 price tracker monitoring the change in prices for a dozen large eggs. The lowest prices in the valley right now can be found at Walmart and Winco. You can find the tracker right now on ABC15.com.
With your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. For today, we are expecting those temperatures to start off in the lower 40s. We'll call it chilly, and then those temperatures slowly warming up throughout the day, eventually reaching the mid-60s by the afternoon, which is still below average for this time of year. But it will also be breezy at times. More on that in a moment. Across northern Arizona, we'll keep those highs in the mid-30s only for areas like Flagstaff, Heber, and Shola, along with parts of the Navajo Nation. Mid-40s from Prescott to Payson, and close to 50 in Sedona, with 60s across the majority of the lower deserts. Now, as far as the winds, again, they'll be gusty at times in the valley, starting right around mid-morning through the early afternoon. Gusts around 25 to 30. In the high country, the winds a tad bit stronger, with gusts around 35 to 40 miles per hour. Then we begin to warm things up the rest of the week and into the weekend, with highs up to 70 by Saturday. And then a chance of rain returns Monday and Tuesday. In the high country, we're in the 50s by Friday. But notice how the chance of rain and snow returns to the forecast beginning as early as Sunday.
For the latest headlines, weather and traffic, head to abc15.com or you can download that free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.